Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor. So I sound a little stiff there. I'm not. I want to keep this raw and spontaneous and unscripted, unedited. The only thing I do is I have an intro and an outro, and maybe once in a while I'll insert something into it. But anyway, let's get down to business. I'm going to talk about something that is very, very important. Perhaps one of the most important videos I've ever done to date. Okay, so granted, I only started about a month ago, but anyway, getting right into this. I've posted some videos about my affliction, my disorder, my disease, if you will. So you may want to go back and look at some of my earlier video recordings on my accident and my situation with what happened after my accident. But right here, let me put it in a nutshell. March, April of 2014, I was sick. I started getting all these symptoms, and it's kind of vague. It's really hard sort of describe, but I knew something wasn't right. My body was not functioning properly, okay? So, and I noticed that I had lost some of my musculature, okay? But no big deal, nothing dramatic. Anyway, fast forward a few months, August of 2018, I had an accident. I fell from an embankment. I fell 23 feet on cement and landed on my left side like this, on my left buttock and my elbow. Broke my back. Well, fractured my back, lumbar spine in 3 places, and compound fracture my elbow. The bone actually stuck through the skin. So, hospitalized 28 days. Get out. And by the way, I just want to say a couple of days, the next day or whatever, I didn't have surgery on my back. I had surgery on my elbow, but the next couple of days, I'm like, I'm good. I'm fine. Neurologists, orthopedists that came looking at me, and they were like, go like this, and everything was fine. They go, holy shit, you fell 23 feet, and you seem to be pretty good. You know, it's going to take a few months to heal. I had a big cast on, but neurologically, everything seems to be fine. I had an MRI and everything, my spine, everything. So I was good to go. And then a week and a half into my hospitalization, something happened. Like something went, my whole body just sort of collapsed. And I used to be, and I'm a big guy now, but I'm a weightlifter, a martial artist, big shoulders like this, and it just collapsed. So anyway, talked to my doctors. They didn't know really what it was, so they go, maybe it's just an after effect of the accident, who knows. So 2 months, November, December, then it was December of 2000. I'm sorry, it was November, because that's right, it was right before Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving. They're doing some more testing. I have an EMG, and they're like, oh boy, I just only had my upper body, but they go, you have some major disruption on your right side, ulnar nerve. Like my finger was like this. It was weird. It was like out and like this. So I had ulnar nerve disruption on my right side and a little bit on my left. And they go, oh, what's up? So later on, I talked to my orthopedist, my doctor, and I made the decision to do an ulnar nerve transposition. Basically, they thought that the bone was impinging in the nerve here, and a transposition, let me show you here, it's just moving the nerve over and then waiting and healing. So I had that procedure done in January, and my finger got better, which was weird. So, but 4, 5, 6 months later, my symptoms are getting worse, like real bad. My muscles, it's hard for me to walk, and coordination problems. Even eating, a fork, I'm missing my face, and I'm like, oh no, I have some sort of neurodegenerative disease. And I asked my doctors about the fall, and they're going, no, well, you would have seen this stuff would have happened at the time, so they didn't know. So I'm going to all these doctors locally. I live out in I really don't want to give a town, but I'm living in New York State, and I'm seeing the doctors locally. They're doing all these tests, MRI, some more EMG, NCS, nerve conduction study tests, and they're finding little bits and pieces, extensive blood work, but the concern was, oh my God, you have, well, the worst fear was ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, which is Lou Gehrig's disease. The worst thing that can happen to a human being. The worst disease known to man. It's fucking horrible. Stephen Hawking had it, and Steve Gleason, it's just fucking horror. So that was my life dealing with, oh my God, do you have ALS? They didn't think so, though, okay? But the other thing was Parkinson's. Some sort of muscular dystrophy. Was it a neuropathy or myopathy? Okay. Now, I'm going to fast forward now. I see I'm like 6 minutes in because I've gone into more detail in some of my earlier videos. I just want to talk, what I want to talk about now is the power to heal. I'm going to say something very controversial here. You can heal your body. And I'm going to say something that's going to sound kind of outrageous. And I'm talking about everything. All right? I'm not going to say like, oh, you're diagnosed with ALS and you could use your brain to heal. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying the potential of your mind to heal your body is fucking real. Okay? So right now it's let me just look at the date here. It's September 8th, Sunday, 2019. I have a definitive diagnosis, by the way. I have what's called idiopathic epidermal small fiber neuropathy. So I'm still fucked up, for sure. Like, even when I stand up, my body feels like I weigh like 500 pounds. And I'm a big guy. I still have a lot of muscle, but still, it's like coordination issues. Like this morning when I took a shower, it's like shaving. I'm like, oh, I'm missing. It's really odd. I'm not going to get into the details of all whatever. I'll talk about that in another video. But I'll tell you what. I am getting stem cells. That's number one. Stem cell research. My neurologist said, you're fucked. You're fucked up and have a nice life. There's no cure. Hey, you want some gabapentin to help with your pain? There's no cure for this shit. They sucked. I swear to God, they suck. So I have a doctor now who's amazing, Dr. Phillip, and she's in Manhattan. She actually watches my videos. And I've had my 4th stem cell treatment. I also have another doctor who's a naturopath, Dr. Compass. I just started seeing her. I've had extensive blood work, and I'm going to go on this regimented diet. I'm sort of on the keto diet now, but it's going to be more extensive, okay? So the point of this video is that, you gotta think out of the box, all right? So look into stem cells, especially if you have neuro issues, neuromuscular shit. Fucking stem cell, regeneration of nerves. That's what you're looking for, okay? Muscle, regeneration of tissue, muscle tissue. So stem cells, diet. And here's the most important thing, your fucking mind, okay? Your mind. Now, I am rewatching this Joe Rogan podcast with Steven Kotler. It's Joe Rogan Experience 873, or Steven Kotler. Let me just show you a little bit of this. I'm only going to play like 20 seconds of
ways to try to inspire your creativity or shock your system into creativity. I'm always really impressed with people who take things that I've always like, man, I wonder why or when my ideas come from. And then I go, oh, check out this guy. He actually kind of broke this shit down and tried to figure out what the source of a lot of these ideas is, or where these groovy moments of spontaneous, just like a blossoming of ideas, where they come from.
I'm a mechanistic guy. I like to know how this shit works.
Yeah, okay. I've seen that.
Let me pause it. That's Steven Kotler. Okay, so if you watch the podcast, it's like 3 hours long. And Steven Kotler had a lot of issues. I'm not going to go into detail about what they were. But essentially, he's written a book on flow. He's done TED Talks and all that. But he says every disease, every disorder at root, there's some sort of psychosomatic component to it. Every single disease. Now, I don't want to be glib and say, oh, you're fucking cancer, you're doing it to yourself. Or, oh, you got muscular listen, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is the power of the mind to heal. And there's a psychosomatic component to every single disorder. I know that sounds outrageous, but there is. And I believe wholeheartedly, 100%, that you can heal yourself. Okay? So I'm going to end it right here. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on this, on diet, stem cells, and the power of mind. I mean, I don't want to get really new agey, like the power of positive thinking. Norman Vincent Peale actually wrote a book years ago. I read that book, but there's something to that, you know? So, okay, people. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding. And there's hope. I promise you, there is hope. Tabor Talk.